Hello guys, this is Joshua 8600 back with more Kaizo Mario 64 Save Stateless. I actually did achieve this star. Um, first, that first red coin, you can actually tell I actually did a really quick two long jumps and then quick double jump kick onto it. I feel that's like a speedrun strat for that first coin, to be honest. Okay, but other than that, this star, I really don't have much to say about it. It's just, it's difficult, but it's not impossible. It's the type of difficult that is kind of fun in a way. Because after a while, Bowser and the Fire Sea just, I didn't have fun with it anymore. TikTok Clock, I didn't have fun with it anymore. It's because those are the type of difficulties that's like, how do I explain it? Those are like a lot. Some of it's kind of random in a way. You know, like this. Oh yeah, by the way, right there, I showed off a move I found off in one of my practices, a roll. But anyway, this level, like, it's the idea of this level is simple. Hit the block, or at least from these three coins. Hit the switch and get to the block in time. That's actually a very simple idea. And it's not difficult. With If you practice it enough, you can pull it off every single time. That's very mechanical in a way. But with something like Bowser and the Fire Sea and TikTok Clock, it's not mechanical. It's You have to be aware of what's going on. You have to be able to improvise in a way. Here I try to press the buttons and go on without having to wait for it every time because it's annoying. But I digress. This isn't like Bowser and the Fire Sea and TikTok Clock. You have to be able to accept what happens and try to move on from it. It's like a good example is the beginning of TikTok Clock. I'm pretty sure it was the last episode or last time I was in TikTok Clock. I don't even remember anymore. If it was the last episode or not, but I mentioned how that was the perfect beginning. The amp was where it was supposed to be, the fire didn't burn me, etc. Sometimes, like, even if the fire doesn't burn you, the amp isn't in the right place. Maybe it's just, I happen to think the amp has somewhat random AI. And it just doesn't, and it goes in a weird way. So I believe that something like that is kind of random. You have to adapt for that amp. Whether you have to jump early or not, or I mean kick the wall early enough to get on the clock hand or not, that's something you just have to do in the moment. It's not something like this where you can practice that jump and that dive, get on this quickly enough, and then get the next couple of coins. No, this is very mechanical. TikTok Clock and Bowser and the Fire Sea isn't, because my original method for Bowser and the Fire Sea, before I eventually gave it up, because of how not mechanical it was having to do with a fly guy that I needed to jump on. And sometimes the fly guy just killed itself midair. It kind of just died. And I couldn't rely on that fly guy, so I had to find another way to do it. It's something like that. Unlike this is always the same thing for this particular part. You can, like my method right here, this is always the same. Get burned by the fire, and then you survive. Very mechanical. Every single time. But so that's pretty much how I feel about this level. This level is a fun level because it's very mechanical and it really does challenge your platforming. And you don't have to hope that something works in your favor. So I'd spend a good amount of time talking so far, and that's a good thing. So now that all that being said, doesn't mean I wasn't frustrated with this level at all. No, I was quick right here. Stand parallel to the edge on that key 2 cam. Jump. It veers you a little to the left, but it's perfect because it gives you a great chance to land on the button. That's the method for that coin. So, like I said, even though this level was fun and very mechanical, does not mean it wasn't frustrating. No, it was very frustrating. The most frustrating thing I've ever done in this game so far. And probably will only be second to TikTok Clock's Red and 100 coins if if I eventually get those. I don't know yet. Chuckya falling, you can see. Because, like, I tried this over a course of 3 days. The first 2 days, tried really difficult. Or tried really difficult, no, I tried really hard. I just could not get it. The furthest I got was trying to get to coin 4. Like, and coin 4 is one of the switch. Is one of the two switch ones. The one either under the platform with the Goombas or the one outside of the green path. I get whichever one I feel like it. Those are, so 3 and 4 interchangeable. So I never got past those points on my first 2 days of trying. Most of the time I died trying to get coin 2, which is the one next to the very beginning. Oh, this one's easy. You kind of just get that. Make sure you have at least 5 bits of health because you lose 4 from that jump. So, and right here, a whole bunch of coins. So using those as I saved those as a health reserve in case I got hurt on the next part, coin 7. Or, I mean, trying to get coin 8. I could come back here and get those coins. I didn't need to, but if I did. So, yeah, first 2 days, I didn't really, you know, make any progress. The third day, however, was interesting because I started doing this maybe an hour, 15 minutes before I had to do something very important, which I guess I can talk about here because I was going to talk about it somewhere else but didn't. I was like figuring out how to get from like take the bus to school because because I recently just started my first day of university and I didn't know how to get there and I have to take it by and I have a bus pass, a quarterly bus pass, so I had to figure out how to get there. So I figured that out that day, but like seriously, an hour and 15 minutes before I went, because my sister went with me. Oh, here I like this jump, seriously, you can see how many times I failed. I just kind of split after a while because in that middle, nothing happened. Here, you can see one of my almost deaths. I was so scared when that happened. Oh my god. Seriously, I kind of just like froze for a second. It was excruciating seeing that. Like, you don't know how bad that was. First frame right there. I'm still getting accidental first frames, even as of that recording that. So yeah, an hour 15 minutes before I had to go, I tried this and I actually got it on my first try. And here, I'm trying to like remember my method for doing this because I did practice it a few times, but like I said, after that almost death and the just nervousness I was feeling, I couldn't remember exactly what I was supposed to do. Here I remembered it, and I almost died again. It's something quite awful. So, but yeah, I actually somehow managed to get it on my first try that day, and another split because nothing really interesting happens. Actually, yeah, that second split actually cut around 4 minutes of just trying to get up there. I didn't have any accidental deaths or not any accidental deaths, you know, close to deaths. Getting up there and failing it all. And I don't know, and yeah, just saving time. I really don't think you guys want to sit through literally like 4 or 5 minutes of just doing nothing. So you can understand why I split that. So yeah, I got it my first try that third day, and it was just like, really? Did I really get it my first try? Because like I said, in the previous 2 days, I couldn't make it past point 4, and here I actually make it the whole thing. So there's another almost death. That one was even more scary because like I actually made it up there, and if one of those sniffets hits you, it's almost certain doom. I got very lucky at that point. So I think I think this is it. Because I saw the timing. Oh no, that wasn't it. I did make it up there though, because that was the correct timing. And I'm doing this post commentary like a couple of days after I recorded this, just because, like I said, I started university now, and I've been too busy to actually, you know, do this post commentary. But now I'm doing it, obviously, because you're listening to it. So, I'm just trying to really kill time. because I lost stuff to talk about already. And that's kind of like an issue with doing post-commentary. I found, and like I did some post-commentary stuff a long time ago in the past, which can't really, oh, this is important. I noticed I got the recording double jump because triple jump gives me time to dodge the fire. So yeah, so my method for that quick tower was get on the first one. Once you jump up to the second one, don't touch the control stick. Just jump, jump, and jump, and you will land on the edge where the other sniffets can't hit you, and do the same thing to get on the third one. The same way you got from first to second, do the same thing to get from second to the third, and then you can get the coin and just get off and survive, and then just calmly, even though you're really nervous because you finally made this far, you don't want to die right at the star, you can just calmly go and get to the star. Except, not really, because you fall, or slide down that thing, miss that wall kick, that happens, kick, kick, up there. And at this point, I'm just praying that I make it. Alright, kick, walk into the star. There we go, Mario. So yes, Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle. You bet I want to save. So, just kind of fall and hit the level boundary. That was that star. I'm Josh 600, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.